Dr. Jones here. Hi, I wanted to come on here on social media and wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving and tell you that I'm so grateful for all of my followers, supporters, and even the haters for all of your comments, your questions, your suggestions, and things of that nature. It's really been such a gift and such a pleasure to engage with people and share my thoughts and respond to you all in such a way. You guys are such a huge gift. And again, I cannot express how grateful I am and how thankful I am to, just be able to talk to people and engage with people over the years. It's just such a blessing to be able to do that. In as a token of my gratitude, I wanted to come on here and share some ways in which, you can continue to practice gratitude and be thankful. Even if you don't have family, you don't have a support system, you're spending your time alone, or you may feel like, I don't have much of a community. Just remember that, one of the things that, always be grateful for breath in your body and just being given another opportunity and another day to wake up and just mosey on through this journey called life. I feel like life is but a journey. Everybody's journey is going to look different, and you are right where you are supposed to be. You don't have to compete. You don't have to keep up with the Joneses. You are okay just as you are. You can always work to make yourself better in your own way. But you do that in your own timing and in your own capacity. You can ask yourself, the only person that you really need to compete with is yourself, right? So you don't need to compete with anybody. You don't need to do anything. The only person is really, yourself. You really want to be the best version of yourself. And that's what I mean when I say compete with yourself. It's like asking yourself, what is it that I need to do to be the best version of myself? How am I grateful? What is life provided for me recently that makes me grateful? Whether it could be, opportunities for conversations, it could be opportunities to advance your career, it could be opportunities for connections, both on and offline. You can start with things that are very small. I'm grateful for the opportunity to get up and see another sunrise, another sunset, breath in my body, those sorts of things like that. So you can be grateful for things big and small, but you just have to find those things that you are grateful for and practice that gratitude on a daily basis. Two, you can share gratitude for the things that are yet to come, and do it in such a way that you're talking to it like it's already here. So you can be grateful for that trip that you're going to take at the beginning of the year. You could be grateful for the people that you're going to meet next year, that are the opportunities that are going to be bestowed upon you. So be grateful for things that are coming for the future by practicing the gratitude of who you are and where you are at now. And so that could look something like, I'm appreciative of the apartment that I have now, but I'm going to be even more grateful and be even more blessed for the place that I'm going to get next year. And because you're grateful for what you have now, you're going to treat it as though you are grateful. So you're going to keep it clean. You're going to keep it tidy. You're going to be organized. You're going to keep everything in its place. You're going to be respectful of the people that you allow in your space, the energy that you allow in your space, and you're going to keep it clear of negative energy. You're going to air out your apartment or your place and let fresh, clean air and energy in. You can also be grateful for yourself. And while you're grateful for yourself, you can also be You can also aspire to be, like I said in the first one, be the best version of yourself. So you can be grateful for who you are, recognize how far you've come. You know, if you've came from a place of struggle, if you came from a place of adversity or other challenges, humble beginnings, you know, you could recognize like, whoo, I've come a long way. And again, I want to, you know, I'm grateful for where I came from. That taught me a lot, but I'm also, you know, excited to see where I'm going to be, you know, tomorrow or next year. So what do I need to work on to become the best version of myself? And so that might look like, you know, cleaning up your relationship with finances. That could look like, you know, working on your own stability. What are some things that you need to do to become emotionally stable, physically stable? Like, do you need a better living situation? All of those sorts of things. Do you need more of a community, of a tribe to feel like you're stabilized? Do you need to work on your mental health to make sure that your emotions are stabilized, that you're able to emotionally regulate yourself, that you can ground yourself when necessary, that you're not making decisions based off of emotions, that you're not in relationships that cause chaos, that you're not making decisions based off of fear. And so you don't have that scarcity mindset like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough of a community. So anybody that looks in my direction, I'm going to bum rush them and I'm going to immediately demand a relationship because I'm so scared of being alone and not having anybody. So maybe it's like being grateful for, you know, being able to spend time with yourself and learning how to be comfortable in your own skin and in your own aloneness. So, you know, treasuring and honoring the time and space that you are in with yourself, even if you've been single for, you know, a while, or if you don't have children yet, or, you know, your family is kind of gone, you know, just being comfortable with where you are and learning how to appreciate every moment. And also thinking about, what is this time with myself teaching me about myself? And remembering to appreciate where you are, even if it's not where you want to be yet, because there may be somebody who that you don't even know that looks at you and admires you and wants to be more like you, or wants to know how you achieved certain things and certain elements, or just, you know, your footing in life. Like, there's people that may be looking up to you that they're not even aware of. Always practice gratitude. Always practice the belief in yourself. And, you know, stay consistent with your own goals, regardless of how other people show up in your life. You stay consistent with yourself. Never self-abandon. You know, be grateful for the little things and the big things. Cherish the experiences over, you know, the material goods, because stuff is just stuff. But, you know, people, experiences, and just, you know, the things, you're just where you are at in life, that kind of stuff, you know, you're going to always remember that for forever over the material stuff. Stuff you can always replace. So focus on the experiences and the connections that you have with self first, and then radiate that outward to everyone else. You know, and people are always going to remember how you made them feel versus the stuff that you bought for them. And that includes yourself. So happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. Stay safe, stay true, and be sure to honor you. Thank you so much.